So now let's study strings in Python in more detail. You can perform operations on strings also. Let's see how. Suppose you have a string, a variable string, hello. Now if I ask you to print or to fetch one character from this string, suppose I ask you to print E from this, only E, not the entire string hello. So what you'll do is print statement like we always do. So instead of printing, now if we print string, our full hello is printed, but I'm asking here to print only E. How will you do that? You have here, yeah. So now instead of printing the entire string, we want to print E. So you'll write same string, but now you'll put here brackets and you'll see which character you have to print. You have to print first character. From here the counting like it starts from 0, right? Your H is 0, E is 1, L is again 2, then 2, this L is 3 and this is 4. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and E lies at 1th position. So will print string 1 and you get E. Now if I say I want to print O, so you have to print string 0, 1, 2, 3, 4th position. So you can see O is printed. Now what if you want to add one more word? Suppose you want to add word to the string. This is another operation that is known as concatenation of two strings. Suppose I have str as hello and str2 as world. Now if I concatenate print str plus str2, you'll get hello world. Now what you want now here is a space. So what you'll do, you'll plus space, and now if you run this, you've got hello world, right? So now in this way you can add words to this string, but you have to keep this in mind also. If you want space between them, you have to use this double inverted comma. But if I don't put any space between them, you see, it doesn't matter if you put this or not. You need to put space, as much space as you want. See? So this is how you print concatenate two strings together. So this was one operation. Now suppose you don't just want to print E here. Let's suppose you want to print from E to double L. E double L you want to print. How will you do this? There's one option. Suppose you have str as hello, and I've asked you to print E double L from this. You don't have to print H. You will print E, then L, and don't print O. So in this case, this might come into your mind that we'll first print str1, then we'll write print str2, and then we'll write print str3. So what happens in this case, your E double L will be printed, right? But as you can see, your E double L are printed in separate lines. What if I want you to print E double L all together? Like this, E double L. I want you to print E double L like this and not in different line. How will you do this? So for this we have another method. Str as hello. Same, you have to use print statement, but instead of writing 1, what you need to write is, you need to print from 1, right? Your E stands at 1th position, so write here 1. Then you use an operator which is known as slicing operator. You are slicing few characters from the string, right? So this colon is known as slicing operator. Now from where till where you need to print? You need to print till L, right? And this L is at third position, 0, 1, 2, 3. So you'll write 4 here. And now you see your ELL is printed, right? So you need to, this number, this last index should be the index plus 1, right? This index you want, so you'll plus 1 to it and then you'll write here. So if I wrote here only till 3, so it won't give ELL, it will give EL. So write here 4 and you'll get your desired answer. Now let's suppose I write a name here. And name is palindrome. And I want to print palin. So it's very easy. Just print name. You have to print from 0th position till 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nth till n you have to print, and n is at index 4 plus 1, 5. You see palin is printed. So this is how you can extract or slice few characters from the string. So there's another operation. If you want to find the length of your string, suppose you have name palindrome. Now if you want to find the length, you'll just print len of name. Very easy. Oh, sorry, I didn't put equal to here. So palindrome has 10 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. So this is how you can find the length. Now next we have is list in Python. Now let's study this. So how do you make a list in Python? Suppose you have a list of names, right? John, Chris, Emma, David. So what is this? It's a list, right? Now how do you check if it's a list? Like I said, I've explained before that if you want to check the type, you can just use type. See, it's a list. So how do you make a list? You just put the square brackets, and inside the square brackets you put whatever you want. It could be a list of fruits, list of even age. Suppose you have age 20, 21, 40, 33. This is also a list. Let's print the type. So as you can see, you've got list. So it could be anything. You just have to use the square brackets to make a list. And inside you can put anything you want. Now list could also be a combination of names and age, right? It doesn't mean that you're using characters, so you can only use characters. Suppose you have a name John, right? You have another name as Matt. You have another name, not name, let's this time put age 20 and age 19. So now if I print the type of this list, you can see it's a list. So it could be a combination of characters or numbers, it doesn't matter, right? Now it's time to perform some operations on list, right? So operations on list. Now let's take a list as nums, and suppose you have number 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's check the type of this. Yeah, it's a list. Now let's copy this thing here, our list here, and start performing operations. So the first operation that we're going to perform is append, right? Append. Our first operation is append. Let me just clear this thing. Okay. So how do you append? You have nums. You want to, let's say, append 8 in this. After 7, you want to append 8. So you will just use your nums dot append and whatever you want to append. Now if you print your nums, you'll see that 8 will be added at the end. So just like this, you can keep on adding numbers, right? That is insert. Okay. So we have our list nums. Now if you want to insert something, let's suppose you want to insert 4 after 3, right? Here you can see you have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 and you have 4 missing. Let's insert 4. So in nums, you want to insert 4. So you'll write dot insert. You want to insert 4, right? At which position? 0, 1, 2, third position. At third position, you want to insert 4. So now let's print our nums. So as you can see, at third position, your 4 is printed. So whatever you want to print will be the second parameter, and wherever you want to print is the first parameter. Now, what do we have missing in our list? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 is missing. Now let's print 6. So nums.insert. Insert. So like I said, wherever you want to print. Where do you want to print? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to print at 5th position. What do you want to print? 6. Now you'll use print statement. Oh, did I mention the position wrong? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, at 4th position. Sorry. So as you can see, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So why is this happening? Because I inserted 4 here, but I didn't write 4 here. That's why. Okay. So if we write 4 here, and now if we run this, then our 5th position will be the right answer. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now you understood why the before 6 was coming after 7, because I checked in this list, whereas here I didn't mention 4 in the list, right? So yeah. So in this way you could insert numbers wherever you want, at the end, at the beginning, or in between. Now our third operation is remove. So we have nums. Okay, let's add here 4. And let's add here 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now you want to remove something from nums. Let's suppose you want to remove the last one, that is 7. And now you print your nums. So as you can see here, 7 is removed. You can remove anything. You can remove 1, 2, 3. What you have to do is you just write what from wherever you want to remove the name of that list. Then put a dot operator and then remove. Very easy. Okay. So this was our third operation. Okay. So here we are removing using this element, right? What if we are removing using another method, that is by using index number, right? So we have nums. Now you see what is the index number of 7? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? And now if I write nums, so instead of remove, we are using pop. Okay? So our fourth operation is pop, deleting using index number. Okay? And in remove, deleting using element or actual number, whatever you say. Right? Now if I pop 6, 7 will be removed. Not 6. 6 won't be removed. 7 will be removed because we are using pop here, and whatever we are passing inside is not the actual element, it's the index number. So you see here 7 is removed. Right? So keep in mind the difference between remove and pop. Right? In remove, we are removing by using our number or element, and in pop, we are removing or deleting by using index number. Okay. So now a question arises, what if we pop without passing anything? We can do this. Right? Pop. We can remove without passing. So simply our last element will be removed. Right? Now again, if we perform pop in this, again this time our 6 will be removed. So I'm just writing here nums dot pop and print our nums. Right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be printed. So when you are using pop without passing anything inside, your last element will keep on deleting. Now what if you want to delete multiple values? Right? So fifth is deleting multiple values using slice operator. I told you what a slice operator is. Okay, so you have nums. Now, what if I write that you want to delete del from nums? You want to delete from nums. Suppose you want to delete 5, 6, 7. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So index of 5 is 4. Right? So here what you will do is from 4, 5, 6 till 7 you want to delete, and then you will print your nums. So as you can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4 is printed. Right? So you can delete from here to here or maybe here to here. Anything you can do using slice operator. But you have to keep in mind the syntax that you won't use any such dot operator and write the syntax. You'll just use your del keyword, then the name of your list, and from where to where you want to delete. Okay. So this is how you can delete multiple values together. Now what if I ask you to add multiple values? For that also we have a syntax, or we have a particular keyword through which we can add multiple values at once. Suppose we have nums. Let's remove. Okay. Now, if we want to add multiple values, we use a keyword that is extend, and then in bracket, in a single bracket, we write all the values that you want to add. Let's suppose these many values you want to add in your list. So why are we writing it in a bracket? Because extend takes only one argument. Now if I write it as in bracket, if I write it as 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in this case it will give an error. Let's see. Now if I print nums, you see these values won't be added, right? Yeah, extend takes only one argument and we have passed 5. So what we do is we just make a list of this argument. And now if we print, yeah, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are printed. So you can add as many values as you want, but you have to make a list of those values. That means you have to store those values inside these square brackets, and then you can extend. You can add hundreds of values inside, it doesn't matter.